안녕 Korea, 수린입니다.
South Korea breaking news. Typhoon Bolaven heads for Korean peninsula. South Korea is on high alert as a powerful typhoon makes its way up the Korean peninsula after lashing Japan's southern islands. Typhoon Bolaven moved into the East China after Monday after bringing rain and heavy winds to Okinawa and Amami, injuring 5 people and leaving thousands without power. The storm will strike South Korea's southern island of Jeju between late Monday and early Tuesday before moving towards North Korea and eastern China. Meanwhile, other storm in the region is set to return to Taiwan. Forecasters expect Typhoon Tenbin to pass over Taiwan late Monday or early Tuesday. The storm first hit the island Friday and is now looping back to strike again. That's the end of our news break. 수린입니다. Reporting. Breaking news. Typhoon strikes South Korea hard, causes blackouts and property damage. Seoul, August 28, 2012. South Korea was hammered by the powerful Typhoon Bolaven Tuesday morning, with power supply cut to tens of thousands of households nationwide and strong winds and torrential downpours causing massive property damage and flight cancellations, officials said. The most powerful storm in a decade toppled trees, street lights, and power lines, cutting power to more than 50,000 households, including 33,105 households on the southern island of Jeju as of 7 o'clock in the morning, the National Emergency Management Agency, or NEMA, said. 2 Chinese fishing boats with 34 crew members aboard capsized Tuesday in waters off Jeju Island's southern port of Sogwipo, according to the Coast Guard. 6 people were rescued, but 28 others remain missing. 7 apartment complexes in regions in South Jeolla Province and Jeju Island were destroyed, while 5 apartment buildings in Jeju Island were inundated, forcing 15 people to evacuate, the NEMA said. Further property damages have been reported, with 4 cars in Jeju's Sogwipo, the first area of the country struck by the typhoon, destroyed, and a church steeple collapsed, the agency said. At 9 o'clock in the morning, a previously issued typhoon advisory was upgraded to a typhoon warning in Seoul, home to about 10 million people, as the storm is forecast to pass along the port of Incheon, west of the capital city, between 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, according to the Korea Meteorological Administration. All elementary and secondary schools in Seoul were closed, while almost other municipal and provincial governments across the country have also enforced temporary school closures. All domestic flights from Jeju International Airport and Seoul's Gimpo Airport have been cancelled for the day, and Incheon International Airport, the gateway to Seoul, has also suspended all flights scheduled for Monday afternoon. President Lee Myung-bak held an emergency video conference with officials from the state's weather agency and local governments overseeing regions in the typhoon's courses and instructed local governments to keep their guard high against Typhoon Bolaven and take every possible step to minimize damage. Lee told officials to make sure that there won't be human casualties by evacuating those living in areas prone to flooding and landslides, and to try to minimize damage to crops and other agricultural products and ahead of the harvest season, the spokesman said. That's the end of our news break. 수린입니다. Reporting.